Alrighty, welcome to another vintage cube draft. I'm passing here to Zurg. He likes combo decks. What do we got? We got a Scalding Tarn and a Teferi Time Raveler. Those are both very good cards. I think I should probably just take Scalding Tarn. Teferi is great, no doubt, but pick one, pack one. I feel like Tarn is a pretty nice safe pick there. And then pick two. There's an Undermount Adventure, which is totally a fine card. Vampiric Tutor, Verdant Catacombs. Echo of Eons, huh? If I had taken Time Raveler, I guess I would probably take Verdant. No, it's a little awkward. Voice of Victory is also a pretty nice one. I'm kind of leaning towards just taking Vamp. I like Vamp a lot. This is one of the power cubes. Actually, Jesse's cube, Power Slacks. So, max combo elements. And Vamp is very good, though Verdant... If you start on Tarn Verdant, you can kind of draft whatever. It's true. But you know what? I really like Vamp. I want to take Vampiric Tutor. And then now there's, wow, Minsc & Boo and Bloodstained Mire and Underground Sea. I'd probably just take Bloodstained Mire. I think Minsc & Boo is good. I have found in the fully powered cubes, it's, I wouldn't say lost a complete step, but there's some pretty busted stuff going on that Minsc & Boo does not always interact with. It is definitely a good card. Passing an Underground Sea here as well, but I think... fetches are good, and then now there's another fetch, but I think I'll just take Underworld Breach. I have Vamp and 2 Grixis fetches. Yeah, we'll take the gamble. Though I could have started with 5 fetches or 4 fetches. I could have started with Tarn, Verdant, Bloodstained Mire, Delta, and I could have had all the Grixis fetches too. Look at that. All right, so got a nice start to Grixis combo here, and then here, wow. There's a Force Negation, a Dark Ritual, and a Dak Faden. I don't think Dark Ritual actually goes with Underworld Breach, really. Those cards don't interact as much as you might think. It just, those are not the right combos. Force is good, but I might just Dak. Dak is really good in a Breach deck, and I feel like Dak is very good in a lot of matchups. And then here, probably, it's got to be Watery Grave. It makes Tarn into black and Mire into blue. It's actually the perfect duel. I like Amisha's Bauble, and Entomb is also a strong card, but let's get the mana right. This is a pretty nice start. And then here, the best card by far is Containment Priest. I'll take City of Brass, though. I think I like that more than Urborg. Got a lot of colors. I don't really think Bone Shards is a card I'm going to be too concerned about missing. So, I mean, obviously the Underworld Breach could not work out. That is a possibility, but I don't mind specking when I have a Vamp and some Grixis lands on it. And then now, I do like Consider. A Braid is also pretty good. I don't think I need Ketria Triumph given where I'm at. Rolling Earthquake's a funny one. I mean, Tarpit's also good. These are all like pretty good cards. I don't think I want an Opposition. I think I'll just a Braid though. I like having a Braid as one of my couple interactive spells in combo because it hits creatures and artifacts, which means it's just basically never dead. Here, I guess I'll Jar, mostly because I just don't see myself playing any of these white or green cards. I'm not even a big Jar fan. I probably am not going to play it, but I just don't, I don't think I'm playing any of these cards and don't mind passing them. And then here, ooh, little Dark Confidant action. This is actually a kind of nice spot for it. I don't even mind a Blood Tithe Harvester too, but this looks like a good Bob deck. And then, I don't really care too much about the Crab. Raugrin Triumph is a blue-red land, so... kind of nice to pick that up. And then, Occult Epiphany? That's a nice little pickup too. Okay. Feel like we've got great mana. We've got a Tutor. We also, if you took the Breach out, this could just be like a Grixis mid-range deck too. So if the Breach doesn't work out, then we've got some good outs there too. And then here, oh yeah, sure. Robber of the Rich, I don't think I'm necessarily going to start. Entomb and him. I should take Entomb at this point. That's just too late. Also, Entomb Underworld Breach is a combo. I have a Vamp. So... could have been an Entomb Reanimate deck. All right, any Brain Freezes? Any Time Walks? I wouldn't turn down a Lotus with this start either. Tamiyo, Urza. I don't want Prismatic Vista. I think my mana is actually pretty good. I'll take Tamiyo. This isn't looking like an Urza deck, and Tamiyo is a great card. Over Urza, Starting Town, and Prismatic Vista, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green cards. Nice. Very nice. Here... don't think I need Blood Crypt. Torsten, if I had Flash, would be good. I think I just take Duress, though. Duress is a really good card. I'm not a big Strip Mine enjoyer. All right, yeah, that's a pretty easy Duress, I would say. And then here, well, I guess it's Ragavan. Yeah, all right. Well, You know, Vamp, Entomb, and Breach are like kind of TBDs. This is just going to be Grixis mid for now. I'll pass up on a Spire Bluff. Really would be nice to pick up Brain Freeze this direction, because I don't think Stoss is that likely to pass it to me pack 3 after passing me Underworld Breach 4th, so this is the pack to do it. But the good news is no one passing from this direction knows I took Underworld Breach, so could definitely still get Brain Freeze. Here there's a Sword of the Meek. Still more green cards. Ocelot Pride is a good white card, a Sacred Foundry, but I don't really want those. There's Burst Lightning. I think I just take Sword here. I'll do a little specking. And then here, 5 white cards. Okay. There's also Tribal Flames, which I have 4 colors for. Jetmir's Garden. I could end up like Domain-ish or Night Scythe. I guess I'll just pass all the white cards. I don't think Staff of the Storyteller doesn't look particularly good. I guess I'll take Tribal Flames. I don't know. That's pretty disappointing pack. And then here there's a Black Cleave Cliffs, a Stern Scolding, Duelist of Mine. I could take Woodfall Primus or Portal if I wanted to maybe get some combo stuff going. I think here I could just take another land. I'm not a big Duelist of the Mind enjoyer. I think it's just okay. And then here, okay, well here, pick 7. Frantic Search is really good with Breach, and could be good with Entomb if I end up Reanimator. There's also Wasteland and Unholy Heat. There's also Manamorphose and Curtains. Unholy Heat, I just took Tribal Flames. I have a Braid. I'm not like, I mean, it's fine. It's pretty replaceable. Let's just take the Frantic Search. I still am holding out a little hope here that I can get something a little more powerful going, because I really like when you've got combo elements plus a good aggressive deck. Oh, I don't think Phantasmal Image. I guess I'll take Rabbles, but I don't like that as much as these cheap ones. All right, well, let's see how this goes. Now there's still 17 green cards in this pack. I guess I'll still just take the Bitter Reunion. Is there any chance I would play one of these green cards? I have not even close, like no inroads at all. The funny thing is this could kind of be a Lurrus deck. I will take Torsten here, though. I like Frantic Search, or rather Faithless Looting, but I have the Frantic Search already. And now at least if I find a Flash or something, Torsten can go pretty hard. And, I mean, 6 is the best card here. I don't think Winter Orb is a particularly good card. I haven't been too impressed with it. Oh, Burst Lightning came back. Okay, nice. That one I will potentially play. So right now we're at Rabble Master, Tribal Flames. I guess I'll just hate the Peacekeeper. Hate Blades Placer. Unmarked Grave. That's not a 0. But this pack, that pack wasn't very good compared to pack 1. Pack 1 I think was a pretty good setup pack. This pack, well, got a Sapphire. No complaints there. Passing Vivi, Mystical Tutor, Malcolm, Rumble, Magda, Channel, I guess Collector Roof, which surprisingly I've drafted a deck that Collector Roof doesn't just completely demolish. I mean, Robber the Rich is probably in here too. All right. I mean, that's what I have. And then I've got these 4 combo cards here that I'm really hoping, or kind of 5 that I'm hoping make their way in. Oh, wow. A Bolt, a Confluence, a Tidebinder, a Hull Breacher, a World Spine Worm. Echo of Eons is gone. I haven't seen any of the other draw 7s. I could just take Hull Breacher here. Just a solid card. I could also take Lightning Bolt or Fiery Confluence. Let's just go with the Hull Breacher. Hull Breacher is not even a bad card. I also have Dak to combo with it. It's just a pretty solid card. I mean, I guess I'm probably playing the Vamp regardless, though it's not going to be as good if my deck isn't combo-y. Ironcrag Feet. All right, well, I'll take Solitude. Or that's what I meant. Psychic Frog, Passing Solitude, Headliner Scarlet, and Subtlety. But I have a very nice little frog deck here. Never did pick up a red-black fetchable land. All my lands get red or black, but they don't get it at the same time. So it would be nice to pick that up at some point. I also have this Sword of the Meek, so we're specking. We're specking over here. Lotus Petal is good with Breach. Time Spiral is good with Hull Breacher. And Psychic Frog to a degree, but I think I want a Lotus Petal. There's also a Badlands. Lotus Petaling out Bob Frog is totally fine. I also just, Time Spiral costs 6 mana. I'm just not that into the 6 mana one. Or I could also just take Badlands, but you know what? I'm going to take Lotus Petal here. I feel like getting getting this potentially going, because now any draw 7 would be good. Also, like, Frantic Search Breach is a pretty strong combination. And then here, none of these do much. It's K-Command versus Pyromancer. I think K-Command, because I have some pretty good creatures. Feels like that's a reasonable spot. And then there's High Tide. Metamorphosis Fanatic. Oh, Fallen Shinobi? Okay. There's also Shielder's Edict. There's also Metamorphosis Fanatic that I can vamp for. There are some interesting things. I think I'm just going to go with Shielder's Edict. Now there's Sneak and Archon. Okay, a little late. Pick 7 here. To Sneak, I have Torsten and Primetime. Archon, I have nothing. God, I think I'm just going to give up on the combo stuff here. And just take either Infernal Grasp or Dark Slick. Let's see. I could use a few more playables. Let's just go Infernal Grasp here. All right. Well, given that we didn't get there on the combo elements, kind of unfortunate, but okay. Well, I like Lelia. I think I like Lelia more than Death Greeters or Glorybringer or Preacher. My mana, I think, is solid. I guess I would now trade Lotus Petal for Badlands, but you know, what can you do? Malevolent Rumble, no respect. No respect for that card. Do I want the Dragon? The Dragon's okay. I'm not playing any of these other cards. Oh, Flame Tongue I like. There's a Cogrook there too now. Alright. I mean, this is going to end up being fine. It's just not exciting. It would be nice if I had a little bit more disruption. Unfortunately, I don't. I'll take Oliphant now. Yeah, the Badlands pick did not work out. It was foreseeable to a degree, but also here is kind of why I wanted to take the risk. This deck is kind of locked into being mediocre if I end up going the direction I'm going. So I guess I passed a late Sneak. I wanted to take Petal because then I could spike a really good deck. Because if I hit Brain Freeze or even like Tendrils, because Tendrils with Frantic Search can potentially do it, or Wheel of Fortune, then the Petal would make this deck really good. Badlands just made it fine. Guess I'm just going to take some of the big things here. Oh, I'll actually play this Metamorphosis Fanatic. The combo with Vamp is pretty real. Oh, and a last pick Dark Slick. Okay. Those make me a little happier here. I guess I'm putting in Bitter Reunion as my last card because this is 15 land plus Petal, Mox, and Oliphant. So like 17 land plus Petal. And just all these Underworld Breaches and Entombs and Frantic Searches in my sideboard. All right, well, we got a deck. It's not amazing, but you know what? It's got some outs. All right, time for round 1. Oh, man, this deck. All right, I mean, I'm definitely going to keep this hand. I have Duress into Robber of the Rich with a Burst Lightning and a Vamp for something else, but I'm just looking at my deck. My deck could have been really good, and I think I will be thrilled if I get 2 wins with this deck, and I think I'm way more likely to get 1. But we'll see. Could depend on a little bit on the matchups. Certainly an aggressive deck that has some good disruption and a good low curve. It can definitely get some nice dubs, but I mean, yeah, all right. Well, we'll see. Turn on Birds. Well, I'm just gonna Burst Lightning that, I think. And then turn 2, I could Duress or Tameo. Just going to play Tameo, I think. And then, because then next turn I can go Robber Duress. That seems like a pretty reasonable start. Or I could Shieldred's Edict if I have to. Okay. Well, looks like more likely that Shieldred's Edict is going to come out and play. Hopefully this isn't like Nasika's Chariot or something. Undermountain Adventure. Okay. Could also Vamp, but I don't think there's much use in that. Well, let's see what Zurg does here. Must have just drawn the Lotus, I would imagine. Or maybe the Undermountain Adventure, it's possible. I mean, I could Edict next turn. Drawing a black would be really nice. Lelia. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to Edict. Pass the turn, because I think this is probably going to be Forge. So I need an upkeep stop because it's going to be in response here. Oh, it's scry too. All right, well, I'll let them scry and then I'll edict so Zorg doesn't have the mana from it. And the turn after that, maybe Duress Robber, maybe Lelia. It's possible I want to vamp. Though I don't have anything to vamp forward. It's like a huge burst here. Undermine Adventure down. And the fourth color, huh? All right. I mean, if they just pass with mana up, I will probably go Duress into a Haster. Jeez, okay. Getting kind of demolished here. I don't think I'm supposed to wave. I think I will go Robber, though. Just to make it so, just to tax this Parallax Wave a little more. Okay, that's also getting hit. It's Duress here, probably going to miss now. Oh, no, I did not miss. Take Pest Infestation. All right. Night of Autumn maybe can blow up the clue. Well, Parallax Wave down to 2. Oh, Restless Vinestalk, that was a good draw. Because now, what's annoying is if I Flame Tongue here, I'm just going to draw. Then I'll play Lelia. If I Flame Tongue, then they can exile Night of Autumn, make Flame Tongue kill itself. So it's going to Parallax Wave me. All my stuff will be back momentarily. All right. I mean, Infernal Grasp to kill Restless Vinestalk is nice. I guess I'm going to take like 8 this turn, and then there's going to be a skeleton. But next turn I get all my creatures back. Yeah, I got Lotus pretty hard playing a 4-drop. I guess it was just on turn 3, but still. And at the very least getting attacked by Vinestalk. Minskin Boo is the draw. Okay. All right. That's cool, I guess. It was going to be tough before that. Oh, well, I don't really have a sideboard, so I guess let's hope I get some good Grixising next game. Okay, well, I would like to play first, and yeah, this is turn 2 Rabble on the play is not bad. Let's go turn on Triumph. Unfortunately with a Petal, not a Mox, but still pretty good to do that. Okay, no turn 1 play. And then I have K command for the next play here. No Swords to Plowshares, please. Path to Exile, I would accept, but Swords would be a bummer. I think my teammate actually has the Swords. Next turn, K command and Hull Breacher up. And the turn after that, Flame Tongue. All right. It's about as good as this deck does. I guess I do have a Mox and a Petal, so sometimes I can go like turn 1 Rebel Master, and that would be pretty good. Zorg looks like they're getting a tap land here, not a land to kill my Rebel Master, but we'll see. All right, yeah, that's Aspara's headquarters, and what is this? Geez, that goblin. Oh, it's a mouthful of roses? Huh. Please don't kill my Rabble Master. Please just play if they play a creature that I can K command, like we're in business here. Okay, well, I assume we're not so much in business. Let's see what this is. Could this be the Undermine Adventure? Oh, Minskin Boo. Okay. Zorg doesn't have another play here. Why do I hope that they don't have another play? Oh, it's only 3. I guess I'm gonna wait then. I don't think that I want to do that. Pass the turn. Turn 2 Lotus. Minsk and Boo plus Oust. See, if I was in combo mood, then the Minsk and Boo might not have been as big of a deal. Well, Lotus out turn 2 Minsk and Boo is going to be a big deal no matter what. What I'm hoping is that Zurg somehow -2s the Minsk right into this Hole Breacher. That would be incredible, but I don't know how likely that is. Okay. Did not want Undermine Adventure. All right, put another 3 counters there, sure. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Not much I can do about that. All right, Hole Breacher. I'm drawing Rabble Master here. I mean, I'm going to play it too. Yeah, if Zurg's got anything I lose, that's fine. This attacks Minsk and Boo for 5 here. And that's gonna be my shot. Otherwise, I just lose. But that's okay. If it was not Lotus plus Oust, I think I actually would have been fine. Like, because if the Rabble Master was in play, I could attack Minsk and Boo with everything. But Lotus plus Oust was too much. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. All right. Well, I'm on the play here. Yeah. I mean, turn 1 Duress, turn 2 Rabble Master off the Mox this time. Not even a Petal. That's pretty good. My opponent's got Time Walk and Mana Crypt. Also, my Lotus opponent also had a Soul Ring too. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to take the Mana Crypt here. And I guess I'll play the Mox because they don't have anything that can kill it in their hand right now. So they're going to go turn 1, probably Undercity Sewers, or, oh, I guess they're playing the Curtains, sure. Okay. Well, I'm just going to play Rabble Master here. Seems like there's no reason to do anything else. Oliphant. All right. Slam for 0. So next turn, assuming they haven't drawn anything, it's Undercity Sewers go, and then I get to attack for 5 because they'll block one of the tokens, and then I abrade the Concealing Curtains most likely. And if I draw a land, I'm not going to cycle Oliphant. If I haven't drawn a land, it's a little interesting. All right, they didn't want Bone Shards. Fair enough. I guess we'll see if I draw a spell. Oh, Shieldred's Edict. Okay, that actually changes things in a meaningful way where I'm just going to pass, and if they flip Curtains, then I get to Edict them. Because I think wasting their mana is pretty nice. And say go. I don't think I'm supposed to cycle this Oliphant. I don't have very many 5s. Okay. Sure. Cycle Time Walk. And if they don't hit, like if they hit a land here, it's actually kind of good for me. If they don't hit a land here, it's fine. What I don't want them to hit is a removal spell. If they drew a cheap removal for the Rabble Master, that would be problematic. Nothing? All right. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to cycle this Oliphant. No real reason to do that. Okay. Bowmasters, okay. Sure. I'm just going to say okay and let them block here. Because if I... Let's see. Sacrifice a creature token of their choice. The problem is if I did this before blockers, then they could block the Bowmasters on the Rabble Master, which I don't really want them to do. I go to 11 here, and then I deal 3 damage to target creature. Now, because now I don't have... The Edict is no longer good. Bowmasters was a good draw against Edict, but they can play a land and play a Carnage Interpreter, but that put them in a pretty tough spot. If they're cycling miscalc, I feel pretty good about the situation. Yeah. Okay, they drew their land, and they're going to get to chump and then take 4 down to 7 here. So, yeah, it's not over. But, and drawing a land would have been better than drawing a bob, but I'll take this as well. Oh, they're just going to take it down to 1. Oh, they're going to tutor for a wheel. Oh, interesting. Okay. So if that's the case, let me mountain cycle. I think I will get Ragran Trio. Play it tapped, play Dark Confidant. Pass the turn. I mean, they're going to be at 1. And, oh, they didn't Mystical Tutor, so they already have it in hand? Okay. Time Twister, sure. Yeah, we should be fine here, but obviously we'll see. Vamp, hold on. Let me check, see what, do I have an actual burn? Oh, I have Burst Lightning, okay. I can Vamp for Burst Lightning, duress them, and then Burst Lightning. All right, well, they got Time Walk, Time Twister, Mana Crypt, Bowmasters. They got a powerful deck here. Here, I can auto yield to this thing. I mean, technically, if they duressed my Vamp, like if they Inquisition my Vamp here, then, well, then Goldspan Dragon actually can kill them. I wonder if, I'm glad they didn't go Mana Crypt Time Walk. Okay, let's draw. So if I duress Goldspan, I guess it doesn't hurt to Vamp for Burst still. And Meyer. Just get a swamp here. Duress you. See what's up. Mystic Confluence, Narset. Okay. Burst Lightning you. All right, so up a game here. All right, they scooped it up. Bonus-side Memory Jar against the Bowmasters. All right, well, let's go for a nice draw there. I mean, duressing their Mana Crypt was the whole game. If they had Mana Crypt on turn 1, that would have been a lot harder. All right, well, I've got to run it. I'm not going to be able to duress Mana Crypt on turn 1, unfortunately. What's kind of interesting is, do I play Duress or Tamiyo on turn 1? I kind of think I just play Tamiyo still. I don't know. They're playing against Duress. If they had Mana Crypt in hand, they would have just played it. It would be crazy not to, I think, against Duress, but obviously that could end up being bad. Okay, Suspicious Stowaway. They don't seem to be a deck that generates a lot of value off discarding, but I could still... Basically, do I Infernal Grasp that or duress them? It's really tempting to use Grasp because the mana works so much nicer if I do. All right, I'll just do that then. That card is just really going to be annoying to have in play, I feel like. All right, and next turn I can duress plus crack a clue. This Metamorphosis Fnatic, I kind of don't want to draw it because vamping for it is so nice, but maybe I can figure out something to do with that. Okay, land 3, 5 cards in hand. Carnage Interpreter? Probably not. There's the Mana Crypt. All right. Into Time Twister? If that's the case, I'm not... Oh, Spellseeker into Time Walk. All right. I mean, Mana Crypt is pretty good. This does give them a lot of mana. Oh, Spellseeker for Mystical Tutor? So they have Bowmasters in hand. This is annoying. Okay. Well, let's hope I draw Burst Lightning. Let's go to attack. I think I'm gonna make a play that I think I want to tempt them into bowmastering here. I was hoping to do that. And then if they did that, I could duress their mystical tutor and they couldn't time twister. Oh. Well, that was the worst of all worlds. I mean, I still take mystical tutor. They still have time walk, so yeah, my opponent's got a lot of busted cards here. But bro, I took the mystical tutor. I have a brain here, you know. I'm not forced to just take time walk. That was crazy. They could have just mystical tutored for bowmasters there, or for time twister, and then gone bowmasters time twister. I mean, it's not like I think I'm in fantastic shape against time walk, but these are just a bunch of 1/1s. Yeah, they drew blood tithe. That was a really good draw. Now they're gonna cash in the Voidwalker. And then take an extra turn. Yeah, all right. Sure, drawing Blood Tithe Harvester is going to make this a lot worse. My opponent threw really badly here, so hopefully we can take advantage of it. I suspect we're not really going to be able to. I mean, if I draw Flame Tongue next turn, you know, if they missed on their draw step plus whatever they got off the clue, and I draw Flame Tongue, then we got ourselves a game. Flipping Tameo into Bowmasters is not as good. And then they drew True Name. Okay. Well, sure. All right, they got me. Okay, well, let's hope on the play we can get a nice Mox hand. Turn 1 Psychic Frog? That would be delightful. Hole Breacher's very good against them. I think I'm going to mulligan that hand. Okay, this hand's way better. And what do I put back? Because I kind of want to just turn 1 Lelia here. So I put back K-Command or Raugrin Triumph, or I guess I could put back Vamp. Vamp is pretty nice, though. Vamp for Metamorphosis Fanatic, maybe? Maybe I put back K-Command as a result. Let's see. They mulligan? No. I could put back Raugrin Triumph and just hope to hit lands off Lelia over the next couple turns. Let's just put back K-Command, I think. I am going to turn 1 the Lelia, though. Okay. They didn't have a lot of things that could hit it, so let's hope. I was going to say, don't exile Metamorphosis Fanatic. That's the one card I don't want to exile in the whole deck. All right. See what I draw here. There are some options to vamp for. So I could get Duress here. And then Darkslick Shores Duress. Let's see. I could also vamp for Psychic Frog. I kind of like just doing that. See what they do here. I guess, do they have days? Most likely they're just not doing anything. Can't believe my Metamorphosis Fanatic got owned so hard there. Oh well. It might not even come up, especially since I'm using Vamp this turn anyway, but it is just funny. That was the one card I was like, oh, maybe I'll Vamp for this later. All right. Yeah, I think I want Psychic Frog over Dark Confidant here. Seems better to me. Is opponent on Snuff Out or something? If that's the case, I'm in a lot of trouble. Or are they just chilling? All right, they're just chilling. All right, so hit. Exile Psychic Frog. You don't need to stop under every phase. All right, and they go to 13. Boom. And then I go land and Psychic Frog. All right. Well, We'll see what they've got, because this is a nice start. Turn 1 Lelia, turn 2 Psychic Frog it's a lot of pressure. Let's hope it's no removal spell for Lelia here. Duress me? Alright, no, it's Bone Shards maybe? I don't know. Time Walk. Yeah, that's a great card. Let's see what they use that extra mana for. Carnage Interpreter can technically block Lelia. Psychic Frog can pump Lelia, though. This, when this gets exiled, when a card gets exiled from the graveyard, it gets big. This looks like Bone Shards. Okay. Bone Shards on the Lelia. An answer to Psychic Frog, too? Psh, okay. Yeah, I mean, they have perfects, they have perfects. Oh, the K command. Look who's back. All right. All right. Give me a turn and I'll bring back one of these creatures and hopefully take out something good on the way. True Name Nemesis. Okay. If I draw a land, yeah, I'm probably going to go you discard and bring back Psychic Frog. Psychic Frog and you discard. And all right, well, it's something. Need to find Shieldred's Edict for that True Name before they get another creature into play. They discarded out Concealing Curtains, which I don't really like. Okay, I'll take 3. I mean, I like the race right now. What is this? Is this Kaito? All right. I'm going to stun my frog. Let's draw something good here. Rabblemaster? Land. Yeah. Oh well, I had a good draw. They had a good draw. I'm going to lose. So it goes. Turn 1 Lelia, turn 2 Frog, and they had turn 2 Time Walk, double kill spell into True Name Kaito. Yeah, they got me good. They hit me for 3 now. Oh, they pumped Kaito. Oh, that's a wild play to make, not preordating. I guess if you already have a True Name to play, sure. Interesting. All right. 0-2, baby. All right, time for round 3 against Slacks. My team's up 5-4, so they're winning despite me. Slacks is, of course, on just Kappa, Cannoneer, 4th Earlingus, 5-color counters, or 5-color combos, or whatever, artifacts. I am going to have a slow hand here. I'm going to draw Mox, but Hold Breacher is pretty good, and I like Rabblemaster and Flame Tongue as threats well enough. Sure. That just gives me more time to find a Mox. I guess I'll play the turn. They don't really have any lands to get, I don't think. I'm going to sack it now. Yeah, I'm just going to get an island. Bitter Reunion? All right. It's reasonable, I think. Discard. We'll just discard a swamp here. All right, pass the turn. Next turn. See what Slacks has. Vivi. All right, I'm glad I didn't discard the Flame Tongue, I hope. Oh, Vivi into Probe. Sees the Hole Breacher. I was hoping he wouldn't grow it before it was time to Flame Tongue, but I guess it is going to now. Okay, they passed the turn. Any Moxes? Any Mox Sapphires? No. I think I'm going to want to get a Hole Breacher into play, and I think I can just wait here and see what Slacks does. I don't like the situation because Vivi is about to be out of Flame Tongue range, almost assuredly. What do you got here? 3 mana. If it's a cantrip, I'm slamming Hull Breacher. But Slex knows about the Hull Breacher, so, you know, I'm not really going to get him, but I think there's a decent chance it still restricts his plays. Or not. What you got here? 5 mana, 7 with Vivi. I think we're in a little bit of trouble. All right, Lightning Bolt. Sure. He does that knowing that I've got Hull Breacher coming down. This Kappa Cannoneer, Storm Scale Scion. All right. Sure. Why not? Hull Breacher. I'm just going to draw pretend like I have a draw 7 to draw and then concede the game. Apparently Zorg has Gleemox, Lotus, and Sol Ring. So 3 of the top 4 pieces of power. That's cool. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Oh, wait, should I be playing this jar for Hull Breacher? It feels so... Yeah, that's just so clunky. I don't know. I'm going to play first, and I'm going to hope to open on a turn 1 Lelia again. Close. All right. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cast turn 1 Ragavan and hope he doesn't have Bolt. And then if I hit with Ragavan and I draw a land, I can play a Lelia post-combat. Oh, Vamp Tutor. All right, let's hit with Ragavan first. Mox? I hit 4th Eorlingus. Unfortunately, that does not do it. All right, pass the turn. And I think I Vamp end of turn. Well, we'll see what happens here. Imprint, Stormscale Sign. Is this Vivi? Oh, Seasoned Pyro. Yeah, of course. Turn 2 Seasoned Pyro, discarding some things so my Ragavan can't get through. All right, well, let's go Vamp. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just getting Mox Sapphire. I'm going to play Lelia. Oops. And you can choose which one of these to kill. Land? Oh, I even hit the land. Nice. So you can double block Lelia, in which case Ragavan sticks around, or you can just trade there. All right. Happy enough with this. I hit Broadside Bombardiers. Ha! 1 mana short of playing it. All right, well, I'm going to destroy target artifact, destroy that Chrome Mox here. Okay, I have Ragavan with a Tribal Flames for 2. Is that going to be good enough? Oh, land. So brutal. All right. I'll attack. Block. I mean, this is okay, too. Return a creature, deals 2 damage. Get back Lelia, deals 2 to Vivi. All right, well... Tribal Flames would have been better, but this is still kind of, we're kind of cruising here. He didn't have the Lightning Bolt. This whole hand was kept on with the assumption that Lightning Bolt I would probably just lose to. Okay. Put Lutri into hand. Well, that's great news for me. Let's get this Lelia down. If I hit a land off Lelia, then I get to play Bob this turn too. Oh, Duress was also pretty good. Duress you. Mox Jet, Elemental Eruption. You're cool. All right, I'll take the Mox Jet. Jesse's deck needs to draw Seething Song, I think, pretty badly. Well, he gets to stop the Ragavan. I mean, the Sheldock Isle is going to be on pretty soon here. That part is annoying, but not much I can do about that. Didn't kill my red, huh? All right. Send these in. Tarn. Oh, he really wants to get Shelldocked. All right. Well, It's fine by me. I don't know what he's going to have off the shell dock. It's got to be pretty good because I am going to be able to tribal flames next turn for a lot of damage. Okay, end of turn Lutri. So he didn't block Ragavan because he wanted to have shell dock on. All right. Let's see what it is, I guess. Sneak attack? Oh, wow. Okay. Sneak Uranian? Oh, Emrakul in? Oh. Okay. I guess because of Lutri, I have to do this. Block. Oh, wow. I am going to lose. I just assumed he was going to block the Ragavan. And I'm at 5. And he's going to sneak in Uranian. All right. Good beats. Kind of deserved that one, I suppose. I could have not attacked with Ragavan. That didn't seem right, though. Because there wasn't that much that could get him out of the situation. But I guess sneak attack Emrakul was the jam. All right. All right. Well, we're tied 5-5. 3 of those losses are mine. None of the wins are. This is kind of what... I'm glad I took the pedal over to Badlands. This deck needed that burst more. But yeah, this was a very mediocre Grixis deck. I mean... Obviously, like, I could have not attacked with Ragavan the last game. I played against the Lotus Mox, Glee Mox guy in round 1. Like, you know, these things are going to happen. Jorge just had, like, removal in the true name. And yeah, that's going to be bad. But also, this deck didn't have anything too insanely powerful going on. It was missing a lot. So, let's take a look at this draft, because the draft could have definitely gone in a different direction. So, pick one, pack one. Scalding Tarn over Teferi and Inquisition. Yeah, that's fine. Vamp over Verdant. I also think that's fine. Though Verdant, interesting. I don't think there's a world where, yeah, Teferi looks great here. And then Bloodstained Mire over Underground Sea and Minsk and Boo. Yeah. So, we could have gone Teferi, still probably Vamp. Yeah, but then I would still probably take Minsk and Boo, or Bloodstained Mire, I guess. Maybe Miscalc I don't think is quite good enough. Breach over Delta. Let's see if I'd taken Delta. And then Dak over Force of Negation I think is fine. Though you could justify Force. I think if Breach and Dak are very good together. If I had taken Delta and I had Fetch, Vamp, Delta, Mire, I guess I'd probably take Force of Negation. I don't think still I'd take Dark Ritual. Watergrave seems pretty mandatory to take. City of Brass versus Containment Priest. I guess if I'd taken Teferi, maybe I'd take Priest. A Braid here, sure. Catcher Triumph is good, but I think a Braid was good. Jar, Bob. All right. And then pick 2. Tamio I like. Duress I like. Ragavan I like. Sword of the Meek, I guess I could have... even got the Burst Lightning back. Yeah, that seems fine. Tribal Flames is pretty weak, but whatever. Blackleaf Cliffs. So I guess Frantic Search over Unholy Heat or Wasteland. And then I took Ravelmaster. Gonna take Mox there. I guess I took Hull Breacher over like Bolt or Fiery Confluence. So yeah, I mean, if I had hedged a little less, if I had taken Badlands over Petal, Fiery Confluence or Bolt over Hull Breacher, if I had taken, instead of the Frantic Search here, I took Unholy Heat, my deck would have been a little better at doing what it was doing, but not a lot better. And then I took K Command, Shield, yeah, just a bunch of medium stuff from there. Feel like I got pretty outmatched. I also ended up with like Breach and Tomb, Frantic Search all on my sideboard. That's never a good feeling. So, mediocre deck, mediocre result, or worse than mediocre. But you know what? That's what happens sometimes. So, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.